Jamaicans dissing African artists. I came across a video of an artist by the name Luciano. I am sure he's a legend. I don't listen to reggae, and I don't really listen to much of dancehall, so some of you may know him. I want you to listen to what he said about Shatta, Wale and Stonebwoy. And after that, I'll respond to his remarks.
In Africa, when you go on the continent, is there a difference?
Well, one thing I do know, I don't hear these artists where them say big out here, them a big so down there. I don't hear them name called. What them do in Africa now, these young artists now, them emulating what is going on here in Jamaica. So instead of them have artists with them called, for example in Ghana now, them call himself Stonebwoy. Oh, the God know him I sing about. Yes. Some could think I dance, I think in a tone of
So instead of making the Jamaicans popular there, they make their own
popularity and build their own thing. Have Stonebwoy, have a next one named Shatta Wale. So I say Shatta Wale. So what really go on? So they look on the internet and study every move going on in Jamaica, whatever thing. And they try to emulate us.
Basically, what he's saying is that he doesn't understand what Stonebwoy sings about, and he has an issue with the name Shatta Wale. And basically, he said that we copy them, and instead of making them popular here, we are copying them to make ourselves popular in Africa. When I hear African Americans or Caribbeans, Jamaicans talk about Africans copying them, I'm like, how can some of you guys be so ignorant? How can some of you guys be so ignorant? Have you ever asked yourself why Africans can easily copy you? Why Africans can easily dance to your music, but white people find it very difficult to dance to your music? Have you asked yourself why we are so used to your rhythms? Do you ask yourself those rhythms that you have, where it came from? This is pure ignorance. You see, Jamaicans, African Americans need to understand that everything that they have, their source is Africa. We are all one. Yes, they have been able to make it the way it is because of where they find themselves. Rapping, poetry, dancing, breakdancing, everything, you can trace it back to Africa. Dance hall. The reason you have that style and everything is because of the fact that you are African and you ended up on an island. So it kind of is fused with something, but the base is purely from Africa because you are African. Let's look at some of the song titles by Luciano. These are all songs that's talking about awakening his people rising. Who are your people? How can your people rise and come together if you have a problem with Africans tapping into your culture, which it is all our culture? So you are telling your people to rise, but you are not acknowledging your origin, where you come from or where you got your style from. Every style that Americans, Black Americans have, Jamaicans have, all of them, it all came from Africa. You may be doing it the way you are doing it because you find yourself in the Western world or on an island. That's why you are doing it the way you are doing it. But guess what? When you truly want to trace it, it comes back to Africa. So I think that it is very ignorant for any Caribbean or African American to be speaking in this manner about African artists. If Stonebwoy is singing or doing dancehall, there's nothing wrong with that. If Shatta Wale is doing dancehall, he wants to name himself Shatta Wale, there's nothing wrong with that. This is music. This is art. And if the person has a talent, they can choose to do whatever genre that they want to do. You can choose to do hip hop, you can choose to do dancehall, you can choose to do whatever, as long as you are able to learn it and do it well. And you have a message for your people. So I am very upset, perplexed by the statement that Luciano made. Because I would think that someone who is preaching about the uprise of your people, the awakening of your people, you will not say something that is so divisive. This is division. And at this point, 2025, why would anybody, I don't know when you did this interview, but it is very sad that this is coming from someone who is, who is all about conscious music. Until we unite as black people, the whites will forever rule and control us. You already know what it is. My name is JB Demogo. Peace.